Hi everyone, hope you're good. So Neha this side. So right now I'm here to give you a brief on our new project which we are doing, that is Godrej Aqua. Okay, so like you all know that we are focusing on Godrej properties quite aggressively at Square Yards. Now the project what I'm going to talk about will include the entire section of this training. Okay, that why this project to be sold and what could be the objection handling which is needed, what are the property details, why one should buy in Godrej, why in that particular city and that location, and why not others. So this will give you a little bit idea when you're pitching to your clients and what's the response that you're getting from the market. And I hope that with this video, at least you will have some idea how to pitch to your clients and you can handle the obstacles which come on your way. So the project which we are focusing guys right now is Godrej Aqua. Like I told you, the name of the project is Godrej Aqua, and this is something which is coming in the best city of India, which we have to tell this to our clients, which is one of the biggest IT capitals of India and also known as Silicon Valley of India. So I think all of you know that this particular project is coming in Bangalore. Now, Bangalore has always been a city which has been in huge demand. So, today, if I'm talking about Bangalore as a city, when we meet so many clients, they've always demanded for Bangalore as number one choice. Why? Because it is one of the well developed cities with one of the best infrastructures if I compare it with any other cities like Mumbai, Pune, Delhi, NCR is something which we have been selling. But Bangalore ranks number one in terms of the organized city. So if you look at Bangalore, if you look at the map of Bangalore, you'll see that it's divided into four parts and it's pretty well organized. And also a very young market to be invested in. Unlike other cities like Mumbai and Delhi, are pretty old, 30 to 35 years old market. But when I'm talking about Bangalore, it is something which is just 8 to 10 years old in the market, as good as Pune. So of course, the city has a lot of rich potential to be considered. Now the project which I'm talking about is coming in the north part of the Bangalore. So let's understand a little bit on the location where this project is coming, what is this project all about, and why this location is a promising location to be invested. So this project is coming in North Bangalore. So when I'm talking about North Bangalore, this is very, very near to the international airport. So we all know that Bangalore is divided into four parts. Now when you're talking about North Bangalore is something which comes at the top, followed by east, west, and then south. So when you're talking about North Bangalore, that is very close to Kempe Godrej International Airport, and that part of the entire Bangalore is named as Devanhalli. Okay. Now when I'm talking about this particular project, this project is coming on Bangalore Hyderabad Highway, which is also named as NH44. When you travel on this particular highway, there is a famous landmark which is named as A2B Restaurant or A2B Hotel, which is Anand Bhavan Restaurant, and also which is very near to Lamborghini Service Center. So anybody who was traveling on NH44 and when they turn right, they would see Lamborghini Service Center, they would retouch this particular project. Now when I'm trying to reach out this project, you will see a very famous landmark when you will put on your Google Maps. Either you can put Godrej Aqua or you can put Sammy's Dreamland. So Sammy's Dreamland is a location which is a very famous plotted township in Bangalore which is spread across 300 acres. Now when I'm talking about 300 acres township, it's a huge township located with some great residential and commercial units over there. Majorly they are focusing on the plotted development. So you know that this plotted development which is there, it is a 300 acre huge plotted development, out of which the land parcel with Godrej has it's around 7.5 acres to be precise. So to the clients, you can always tell that it's a development which is coming under 7.5 to 8 acres of area. Now in the 7.5 acres of development, they are coming up with 9 towers. Okay. Now the best part is the name itself suggests that the project name is Godrej Aqua. So when I'm talking about Godrej Aqua, it's a theme which is based on water. Now they have designed some amazing amenities in this particular project along with some great artificial water bodies. Plus, they are the first ever township to be launched in Bangalore, wherein they are focusing on some great water harvesting techniques, which is very much needed in a city like Bangalore. So you know that people focus on water a lot when they intend to invest in Maharashtra or Karnataka. So which can be a very good counter to the questions when crossing to your clients. Now, when I'm talking about this township is coming up with a configuration of 2 BHKs and 3 BHKs. Okay, 2 BHK starts with approximately 1100 square feet and they go up to 1366 square feet approximately. The pricing for a 2 bed starts with around 65 to 67 lakhs and goes up to 85 lakhs. Now, depending upon the unit and the configuration and the facing you pick, 3 BHK starts with approximately 85 to 87 lakhs and it goes up to 1 crore. So, depending upon the size of the unit, and if I'm talking about the size, it starts with 1450 square feet and it goes up to approximately 1700 plus square feet. Now, the best part about this product is that this entire township is something which can be considered as a part of an end use product as well and as an investment product as well. Why end use? Because somebody who is looking at a bigger size, somebody who is looking at a very good, well established community and a township, this is the place because it is having all A class amenities. So any end user who is from South India or who is from Bangalore and he would like to settle back in Bangalore, going from 5 to 4 years away from now, then they can definitely consider this township. Any client of yours who is looking for an investment, nothing can be better than it because this property is just 15 minutes away from Godrej International Airport. So you know the proximity from the airport for any property is something which would always lead to a huge appreciation in this property. So this is something which is one of the major highlights in this project. And second most important thing what you can focus is on the amenities and on the USP what Godrej is coming up with. Now when you're talking about Godrej Group overall, you'll see that Godrej overall as a group is one of the oldest groups in entire real estate industry. There are a lot many players in real estate. If I talk about Shapuji, if I talk about Lodha, if I talk about Hiranandani, Purvankara, Prestige, Mantri, everybody is expert in their own cities, in their own states, or probably in few areas. The best USP with Godrej is that it's the national father of real estate. So Godrej comes up with properties across India and pan India with the best cities and best of their due diligence and the product. So this particular property is also by Godrej, which is again a 123 years old group. Now when I'm talking about Godrej coming up with this particular theme of Aqua, this is something which really excited me about this project. Why? Because when you will go to the brochure, now whatever I am telling is something which will help you to speak to the client and which will give you an idea as a brief training on this product. But if you look at the brochure of this particular property, you will see that Godrej Aqua is a theme-based project. Now, when I'm talking about the theme, they are coming up with a lot of good amenities in terms of their biggest clubhouse, which is almost 18,000 plus square feet huge. They are coming up with some artificial water bodies. They are coming up with few ponds and water bodies which they would be making in the property. Also at the same time, when I'm talking about water harvesting, that has been their prime focus because Bangalore is a city where people would like to know about the water status, right? Now water harvesting is something wherein they have made this technology that water would be segregated in two parts in domestic and kitchen both. So whatever water has to be flown to your domestic area, it would be segregated there, and the water which has to be utilized in the kitchen area would be utilized over there. Now they are making a water harvesting plant wherein the water in both these zones can be harvested properly in both rainy and non-rainy days as well. So this is something which will keep a good eye on the water saving techniques, and also it will boost up the confidence of the clients who are investing in Bangalore because they are a little bit concerned on the water part, that water would be coming from which sector and how secure it is. Now, another important thing which we can focus on this township is the kind of amenities they are coming up with. Now, it is just 7.5 acres and they are coming up with 9 towers. In these 9 towers, they are coming up with some great amenities like some floral garden, some yoga decks, some separate pet corners. They are coming up with the biggest amphitheater which they are building, which is also named as AV Theater. So, anybody who is looking to have a discussion probably with their friends and family. They would like to watch a movie, they would like to watch a play, they can go to their amphitheater and they can have a look at that. So this is something which Godrej is focusing on, which very few developers have, not all of them have. And the best part is, now looking at the entire amenities, the kind of A category amenities what Godrej is giving, none of the other developers would provide that. Now, leading to this, your another question would arise that what the competition has to offer. Now, if I talk about the offerings of the competition, in competition, there is the best part is that there is very less competition in that particular area. We are talking about a developing location which is not Bangalore. Now, North Bangalore is something, guys, which still needs a lot of development. Now, that is the only area in Bangalore which is yet to be saturated. So, yes, you got me right. If somebody is looking to invest now, this is the right time to invest in this right location. Why? Because the area what I'm talking about has a huge scope of development. Now, today, North Bangalore offers a very limited variety of developers which could make to that particular area. Starting with Sammy's Dreamland being a 300-acre land parcel, they have their own plotted developments which are residential plots and few commercial plots, and they all start more than 1.5 crores plus. So 1.5 crore plus is a ticket size which anybody will have to spend in Sammy's. Second, if I'm talking about the most nearest competition to our property, which share the boundary walls with ours, is Purvankara Xenium. So that is also named as Purva Xenium, which is also a very promising project, not to forget that. But the ticket size in Purva Xenium starts with 1 crore plus. So anybody who is looking for a 2-bedroom, it starts with 1 crore and goes up to 1.10, 1.2 and so on. Now, if you're talking about the villa category, because that area is not Bangalore and it has, a lot of greenery and a lot of serenity. So it's not in the inside main city. Any place, any city, when we move towards the airport, we see that it is more serene. So that particular area in Bangalore is something which is having Embassy Boulevard. So Embassy Boulevard are the villas which starts at 7 to 8 crores. And just for your information, those villas are 100% sold. There's not even a single inventory available at the moment at this price. If people are seeing the vision of 7 to 8 crores to be spent in North Bangalore, you cannot expect a huge appreciation on those 7 to 8 crores. Of course, they would be the end users. But today, if you are convincing your client to put hardly 70 lakhs or 80 lakhs or 1 crore in this property, you know that the appreciation would be certainly huge in the coming years. Now, going forward, when I'm talking about the biggest cherry on the cake, why your client should invest despite of these good amenities, this biggest name, the best promising location, the best city, is the best payment plan which Square Yards has curated with Godrej. Amidst of COVID-19, you know that all clients would like to tell you that they are not interested in the projects, or they are not interested in the properties, they are not interested in the investments right now. Now, this is where we come into the picture. Had it been that COVID was not there, we wouldn't have been able to design such products with Godrej. Godrej has always been promising in their deliveries and in their best projects. So today, along with that, Godrej has come up with the biggest cherry in the cake, which has never happened in the real estate industry till now. First time ever, they have come up with 1090 payment plan, which is never going to come again, at least from 5 to 6 years from now. They've come up with a payment plan that you're just paying 10% of the property value now and nothing till possession. So technically, what we are taking from the client's pocket is hardly peanuts. If a client is buying a property worth 75 lakhs, they would be just paying 10% of the property value now, that is 7.5 lakhs. This 7.5 lakhs is a total investment and client has nothing to pay in next 4 years. Till next 4 years, client would be not paying a single amount to Godrej till date. Plus, there is no bank loan involved in this project. So you will also get an obstacle of bank loans wherein people would relate this payment plan with subvention. So just to be clear, there is no bank subvention involved in this payment plan. You just pay 10% of the property value now and secure your 4 years for future. But this is only and only for the limited units which Godrej has provided, not to forget, and that's the reality. you have to make this understand to your client that Godrej is giving these payment plan on only few units. None of the developers would like to suffer losses, right? But today, by doing this, when Godrej is experiencing such an amazing response through Square Yards, kudos to our team. This is another successful project which is being written. So now, if they are selling these units, they have given us this payment plan on a very selected number of units, and the same opportunity you can cascade to your clients so that they can have an investment for life. 80% of our clients and 80% of the data, if you will read, even as per the various reports, you will see that clients face major liquidity issue. So the liquidity issue which every client used to have is something we have totally finished. Now, any client who is 6 to 5 years old, also in UAE, would have a minimum investment or will have a minimum saving of 5 to 6 lakhs. Now, this is something which would be applicable for our upcountry teams as well, and even for India teams as well. So anybody who is having this amount of liquidity can be a proud owner of a property worth 70 to 80 lakhs, because you are gaining a huge appreciation on the amount what you have invested. Now, when I'm talking about my last part of the calculation of this video is that how this property will lead to the best rentals and the best appreciation is something which you need to understand. Today, you buy a 2 BHK unit for 75 lakhs. Your investment is only 7.5 lakhs. 7.5 lakhs is something which you are paying today, and you're not paying anything till possession. Today, the competition offers in that particular area, the pricing which starts from 1 crore, 1.5 crores, 1 crore, 20 lakhs and plus. So technically, by paying 7.5 lakhs today, you're becoming an owner of a property which is priced at 75 lakhs today. Now, 4 years down the line, when you will see this property bare minimum will go at least to 1 crore, which is the least expected rate which I can tell you. If you do not get that confidence, open your Google, show Magic Bricks, show 99 Acres, show the competition websites, and client will himself see that even North Bangalore has such a huge potential. Technically, what I'm spending from my pocket is just 10% of it. On my investment of 10%, the ROI which I'll be making by putting 7 lakhs, I'm minimum making 30 to 40 lakh rupees in just 4 years of time. My ROI would range up to more than 300 to 400% if I look at this particular payment plan. And the best part is I'm giving you a tangible asset. Amidst everything, please do not forget that if we are safe from this COVID-19, it is only and only because of our homes, because of our shelter. If I'm sitting in my office and I'm talking, it's just because I'm safe, because I'm covered. So as good as this, if a client is getting an opportunity to make a tangible asset, he should not hesitate a bit. Be an opportunist so that your client should understand the opportunity. Tell them that this is the right time that people should buy, because once the market normalizes, the prices will go up. In COVID-19, in lockdown, you're getting an opportunity. That market is not normal, so you're getting some best deals which are pretty irresistible. Plus, at the same time, you should give this opportunity to the client to make money. So these irresistible deals are something which will not come after the COVID or after the lockdown is over. Every damn company has to compensate their losses once the market is normalized. So hence prove that real estate will increase, real estate will appreciate. There will be no depreciation that you buy a property at 75 lakhs today and you will be selling at 65 lakhs. Not at all. It will 100% be increased because people will think that now market is normal, now I should buy. So now you need to categorize the clients. Your clients is under this category or under the other category, what we are focusing on. So you should always tell your clients to be an opportunist, and anybody who is taking care of this opportunity will get a chance to make money. Anybody who misses it will not get again, at least in my knowledge, for the next 5 to 6 years, because it has never happened till date that Godrej or any such big developer has come up with this amazing payment plan. Now, amidst these things, I would say that, you would have some FAQs, or probably you will have some obstacle handling which clients can ask you. First is, of course, the market condition which we discussed, that why to invest in this particular market condition. Now, I gave you an answer that why a client should invest in this particular market condition. Second obstacle which also client can ask you is that why this location? Because, if a client is from South Bangalore or if a client is from this particular location, they would always have a own judgment of a location. They would like to go towards south, they would like to go towards west or east. So let's not forget that every location has its own importance. If I'm talking about East Bangalore comprises of Sarjapur and the Whitefield area. If I'm talking about the South Bangalore, it comprises of Kanakpura and Banarghatta. If I'm talking about the West Bangalore, it always have been a promising location like World Trade Center and the Yashwantpur area. If I'm talking about North Bangalore, it has the airport. I am not at all saying that all other locations of Bangalore would not be a promising location. It is, because we are even having properties across those areas. Godrej has number of projects in every part of Bangalore. Why not Bangalore is something? Why Godrej Aqua is something? If somebody is having a vision of around 3 to 4 years and want their money to grow, everybody know that any property who's close to the airport, which is close to the airport, will always grow. So airport is something which has to be highlighted because it is just 15 minutes drive from our property. And second thing, the competition in that particular area starts from 1 crore. So today you are buying something which is already cheaper than 25 lakh rupees, and you're buying this property at 1 crore, which is the biggest USP. So you are getting this property at 75 lakhs, others are selling at 1 crore. You've already secured 25 lakh rupees in this property by just going 2 years back. Now another competition which you can face is that the competitive prices are different. So I already discussed about this, that the competitive prices by Embassy Boulevard, by Purva Xenium and by Sammy's Dreamland and other projects are something which are crossing a crore plus. So if these properties are priced at crore plus, even they'll have some huge appreciation. So you are buying something which is at a very pre-launch stage, and this is something which is going to be the best of best amenities and the best of best brand. Why Godrej is something which very few clients will ask, not all of them, but still an answer to the question, if anybody of you is having a query that client is questioning me why I should buy Godrej, then you can always open your Google Sheets, you can show them the legacy of Godrej, a 123-year-old group, their share prices, even their stable share condition today, whereas all other markets and all other developers are falling apart, their history, their records, their awards, and their progress in every other project they have delivered. You will not find a negative review on Godrej at all, because clients trust them as good as Tata and all other old companies in India. Now when I'm talking about potential ROI in this particular investment, that is something which you need to make your client understand. I'm giving you the best brand, I'm giving you the best city, I'm giving you the best payment plan, plus I'm giving you the best location which has a huge potential to grow. You are technically putting just 7.5 lakh rupees from your pocket today. By putting that, you are earning 30 to 40 lakh rupees more. This can't get better. So this is something which, if your client is a wise investor, if you have made them explain this properly, they would always understand. I'm not giving any B or C category developer. I'm giving you best of everything. Now you will have a question that why I should invest in Bangalore. I'm from Bombay. Why not Bombay? Why not Delhi? Why not Pune? It is very simple. The question to all the answer remains the same. End of the day, sir, you are making money. Now, whether you make money from Pune, Bangalore or Mumbai, that doesn't matter. End of the day, what matters is that what amount you spent and how much is your ROI on that. And if your ROI is something which is huge, then I don't think so that city should matter. End of the day, you will see that the 80% of the clients are dominated by South India in most of the up countries, and plus other countries as well. Plus, even if the clients are not from South, they would never like to say no to Bangalore, because Bangalore indeed is one of the best cities, which is considered best in terms of their employment, education, infra and tourism as well. And having said that, if you're talking about the weather conditions in Bangalore as well, it is one of the most stable cities in weather conditions as well. So there's a quite good rainy season which happens in Bangalore. If there's a little bit of heat or humidity, it rains and Bangalore becomes stable again. So this is one of the best reasons again which you can give it to your clients. And of course the area what they are selecting is something which is pretty serene from the current city of the Bangalore. So this is all about Godrej Aqua. Rest, there are few minute details which are present in our brochure. Like if you need to understand the process of, RO, in process of water harvesting, the process of UV, the process of plantation techniques, you can refer to the brochure for the exact sizes and approximate prices as well. And happy selling. That's all I would say. So I hope that my video would help you to at least do a little bit of analysis that how you can talk to your clients and how you can tell them that this is the best opportunity. And in case if anybody is having more questions and queries, I'll be surely there to help you all. Thank you so much.